Hello everyone, as you all know that myself I am Gangotri studying in SBCE Bengaluru. Today I am going to explain the topic of opening a file in Python. Python was created by Guido van Droosen and first released on February 20, 1991. Python is a general purpose language used to create a range of applications including data science, software and web development, automation and improving the ease of everyday tasks. Python is a interpreted, object-oriented, high-level programming language with dynamic semantics developed by Guido van Droosen. It was originally released in 1991. Designed to be easy as well as fun. The name Python is a nod to the British comedy group Monty Python. History about Python. Python is a widely used general-purpose, high-level programming language. It was initially designed by Guido van Droosen in 1991 and developed by Python Software Foundation. It was mainly developed for emphasis on code readability, and its syntax allows programmers to express concepts in fewer lines of codes. One of the key concepts in Python is the use of indentation to indicate blocks of code. Unlike other languages like C or Java, Python does not use curly braces or other symbols to define code blocks. Instead, it uses indentation to indicate the scope of a block of code. This makes Python code easy to read and understand, but it also means that it is important to be consistent with indentation. Another important concept in Python is the use of variables. Variables are used to store the data and can be used to reference that data throughout the program. Used to reference. Python uses a simple syntax for declaring variables with no need for a specific keyword like variable or integer. Python also has a wide variety of data types, including numbers, integers and floats, strings, lists, and dictionaries. These data types have specific methods and properties that can be used to manipulate and work with the data. Python also has a number of built-in functions and modules that can be used to perform common tasks. For example, the print function can be used to output data to the console, while the math module provides a variety of mathematical functions. It is also supports object-oriented programming, which is programming paradigm that uses objects and classes to organize and structure code. Python also has a support for handling errors and exceptions. The try except can be used to handle and respond to errors that may occur in the program. Variables. In Python, a variable is a container for storing a variable and value. You can create a variable by assigning a value to it using the equal operator. The value can be of any data type such as a string, integer or floating point number. Once a variable is assigned a value, it can be used throughout your program. For example, if x is equals to 5, y is equals to yellow, it is a string, z is equals to 3.14, it is a float value. Data types in Python. Python has several built-in data types including strings, integers and floating point numbers. In Python, data types refer to the type value of variable holds. Python has several built-in data types. First, number. This includes integers, for example 1, 2, 3 and floating point numbers, example 3.14, 1.23 and etc. Second, strings. A string is a sequence of characters. Example, hello, world. Strings can be enclosed in a single or double quotes. Third, list. A list is a collection of items that are ordered and changeable. Lists are written with square brackets and items are separated by commas. Tuples. A tuple is similar to a list, but its immutable. That is, items cannot be changed. Tuples are written with round brackets and items are separated by commas. Dictionaries. A dictionary is a collection of key values pairs. Dictionaries are written with curly braces and keys and values are separated by colons. Sixth, Boolean. A Boolean data type is either true or false. Seventh, none. None is a special constant used to represent the absence of a value or a null value. Python provides built-in functions for creating, writing, and reading files. Two types of files can be handled in Python: normal text files and binary files written in binary language, zeros and ones. Text files. In this type of files, each line of text is terminated with a special character called EOL, end of line. The new line character /n in Python by default. In the case of CSV, comma separated files, the EOF is a comma by default. Binary files. In this type of files, there is no terminator for a line, and the data is stored after converting it into machine understandable binary language, that is 0 and 1 format. Opening a file in Python. Opening a file refers to getting the file ready either for reading or for writing. This can be done using the open function. This function returns a file object and takes two arguments, one that accepts the file name and another that accepts the mode, that is nothing but access mode. These are some modes and descriptions. For example, if RB open the file for reading in binary format raises an IO error if the file does not exist, or open text file for reading raises an IO or if the file does not exist. Another example is W. Open the file for writing terminates the file if it is already exist, creates a new file if does not exist. A. Open the file for writing, the data being returned will be inserted at the end of the file. Thank you.